Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Don't take anything personally. Ignore the opinions of others. It's a tough thing to do. Whatever people do, think, feel, or say, don't take it personally. Others are going to have their own opinion, and according to their belief system. So whatever they think about you is not about you, but is about them. Wild card. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 6. Nasdaq up 25. S&P's flat. Gold contract up $1.10, trading at $12.47 an ounce. Silver down 3 cents, $17.54 an ounce. Platinum down $7, $9.62 a pound. Light sweet crude down 8 cents, $48.16 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 7 ticks rather, 124.16. 30-year bond up 26 ticks, 150.23. Both notes and bonds, folks, continue to go higher. Bottom line is that they want that February swing high. King dollar down 134 ticks, trading at 99.480. King dollar is building cause to go into its February 2nd low. Bottom line, we're going to see whether it's going to break it. That's 99.145. The euro is trading at 108 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is 111 to the U.S. dollar. Now, this yen, folks, is going to create some havoc tonight over in Asia, and I expect you're going to get a nice bid inside the gold market also, because what the yen did out here is that the yen broke the consolidation that it had been for about a month and a half. 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have out here? So we get a SPY that's flat, up 52 cents. Bottom line, you're building cars. We'll see, if in fact you can get a bounce out of here. It's anemic. The SPY wants to run down to 228, folks, and right now we are at 234. Dow Industrials look the same. Dow Industrials took a lot of energy to come down yesterday. They're just hanging down here. Dow's trading 20,666. I expect we're going to be down at 19,981. The composite, the NASDAQ composite, what you have with the composite out here, traded up $27. You're at 58.21. The composite, let's see. Yeah, you could bounce to maybe the 26 area, but I suspect that's about it. The composite wants to run down to this 26.69 area. The NDX 100. Now, the NDX 100 is a long way to go down. We'll see if this is a small ABC or the B2C of an ABC that we're building here. It looks to me like your first leg down on the SPY would take you to 125, and you're at 130, and 121 is game. So that's pretty intense. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract out here, folks, hit 1251 today. You've done 209,000 contracts. You're going into the February 2nd swing high, and you just went into it with more volume. Only by 10,000 contracts, but guess what? You're going into it with more volume. The low of the high is 1251.50. We hit 1251.50. So I expect what you're going to do here, what I'd love to actually see us do, is kind of just hang under here and build cause for a couple of days. Because if that's what we get this particular high inside the gold contract's important. Why? Because if we put this back on a continuous contract, what you're going to see is that this is a B point of a potential ABC structure on the way up. Doesn't mean you get it, meaning you get the price and the volume, but guess what? If it builds some cause, the potential goes much higher that you're going to get it. That price projection is 1333, so it's a big number. Notes. We take a look at the 10-year note. What the notes are projecting is that the S&Ps still want to go lower. Bottom line is that we're at 124.16, 125.04 is the number. The thing that's pretty wild out here today, too, is that you had an ex-Fed vice chair, Blinder, come out and say that he sees 4 rate hike possible this year. I don't know what he's on, folks, but let me tell you something. There's not going to be 4 rate hikes this year. If we look at the Fed Fund futures rate, right now, you have the probability that you're going to get a rate hike in June is 50%. Other than that, guess what? You know, that's June. That's halfway through the year. Where my head's going, it has to do with the amount of, since the Fed did raise rates 0.25%, what you have is that bonds have gone up, not gone down. So the 10-year rate has gone down versus going up. Right now, the 10-year rate, we are looking at a 10-year rate at 2.398. When the Fed was out there raising, we had much higher. It was at 2.626. So that's a nice reduction in the actual factual rates versus where we were when the Federal Reserve was going up. So what does that mean? Well, that means, folks, that number one, in the world, we still have high rates. We're still at 2.3 in the 10-year. France is at 1. Germany is at 0.4%. Italy is at 2.2. The UK is at 1.1. So you can see we're 100% higher than the UK. When you figure that out, guess what? It doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar out here, folks. Excuse me. King dollar went down 149 ticks. You're at 99.465. And this little baby wants to get hit. And we'll see whether it's going to get hit tonight, which is 99.145. We were talking about the yen, and this yen did break in our trading hours. So what you're going to have the Nikkei open in approximately 3 hours. That's going to put some real downward drafts inside the Nikkei. The number that the yen broke was 111.63. That number was the low of the 6th of February as well as the 28th of February. And the reason that it could really break hard is that there's nothing, it went up so fast. It went up, folks, from 102 on November 4th straight up to 118. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We coming right back. Dow Industrials finished down 6. NASDAQ was up 27. S&Ps were flat. We're going to be right back, folks.
If you're